Welcome back to another episode of Alreflections Podcast, the show where we dive into practical tips and actionable strategies for leveling up your life, business, and personal growth. Today we're talking about a topic that's on everyone's mind: how to turn your side hustle into a full-time business. If you've been hustling on the side and thinking about taking the leap to turn your side gig into a full-time business, this episode is for you. Making that transition can be exciting, but also a little overwhelming. There are a lot of moving pieces, and it's easy to get stuck in the planning stage, wondering where to even begin. Well, in today's episode, I'm going to walk you through some of the most important steps you can take to make that transition a smooth one and set yourself up for long-term success. Let's get into it. First off, let me start by saying that turning your side hustle into a full-time business is a big decision. It's not just about making more money, it's about shifting your mindset and taking on new responsibilities. You're going from being an entrepreneur in the making to being a business owner with employees, or at least contractors, clients, and all of the logistics that come with running a legit business. But the good news is, you've already got a head start. If you've been running a side hustle for a while, you've likely already built up some momentum. Maybe you have a small but loyal customer base, or you're already making some steady income. So, before you jump into the deep end, let's talk about the 5 key steps to make sure you are ready to take that leap into full-time entrepreneurship. Step 1. Assess your financial stability. This one is non-negotiable. Before you go all in, you need to take a serious look at your finances. I'm talking about both your personal finances and your business finances. Ask yourself, do you have enough savings to cover at least 3 to 6 months of personal expenses? Have you mapped out how much income you will need to sustain yourself once you go full-time? Are you tracking your business income and expenses carefully to know if it's consistently profitable? One of the biggest mistakes people make when going full-time with their side hustle is assuming the income will just automatically increase once they have more time to dedicate to it. That's not always the case, so it's important to have a solid financial cushion. This will not only give you peace of mind, but it'll also allow you to focus on growing your business without constantly worrying about cash flow. Step 2. Develop a clear business plan. If you're running a side hustle and haven't written out a business plan yet, now is the time. You don't need a 50-page document with a ton of industry jargon, but you do need a clear strategy. Think about the following. Number 1. What your business's goals are short-term and long-term. Number 2. Who your target market is and how you'll reach them. Number 3. How you plan to scale. Will you hire help? Expand your product offerings. Start marketing more heavily. Number 4. What systems and processes need to be in place to keep things running smoothly? A business plan doesn't have to be set in stone, but it will give you a roadmap to follow. It'll help you stay focused and make better decisions as you move forward. Plus, if you ever need to get a loan or raise investment, having a business plan will show potential investors or lenders that you are serious and have thought through the details. Step 3. Time management and work-life balance. Here's a reality check. Going full-time with your side hustle won't magically free up all your time. In fact, it might make you busier than you've ever been. And since you're transitioning from part-time to full-time, you will need to adjust your time management strategies accordingly. You've probably already learned the importance of productivity in your side hustle. But now, you will need to level up. You will be juggling client work, marketing, finances, product development, you name it. The key is to be strategic about your time and prioritize what's most important. Try creating a daily or weekly schedule that includes dedicated time for both business building activities and personal time. This is so important because it's easy to burn out when you're working around the clock. Set boundaries both with clients and with yourself, and don't forget to schedule breaks and downtime. Step 4. Build a strong network and support system. Transitioning into full-time entrepreneurship can feel lonely, but it doesn't have to be. One of the most crucial things you can do is build a network of people who can support you. This could include the following. Number 1. Fellow entrepreneurs or business owners who understand the challenges. Number 2. Mentors who can give you advice based on their own experiences. Number 3. A trusted accountant or financial advisor who can help guide your money decisions. Number 4. A marketing expert or strategist who can help you grow your brand. In addition to your business network, don't forget about your personal support system. Make sure your friends and family are on board with the idea, especially since going full-time in your side hustle might mean longer hours and a different lifestyle. Step 5. Be prepared to invest in your growth. To go full-time with your hustle, you're going to have to invest, whether that's time, money, or both. When you're part-time, it's easy to cut corners or work at a slower pace. But when you're all in, you will need to spend money on things like marketing and advertising to reach a wider audience, tools and software to streamline your operations, outsourcing certain tasks, like accounting, social media management, or customer service, so you can focus on high-value activities. Investing in yourself and your business will pay off, but it's important to be strategic about it. Not all investments are created equal, so make sure you are putting money into areas that will provide the best return. Bonus tip: mindset shift. Finally, the biggest shift you need to make when transitioning from a side hustle to a full-time business is a mental one. You need to start thinking like a CEO, not just someone who's getting by. This means making decisions with the long-term vision of your business in mind, not just the short-term hustle. It's about taking ownership of your goals, staying disciplined, and being proactive in how you approach challenges. When things get tough, and they will, remember why you started and keep pushing forward. So, those are the key steps to turn your side hustle into a full-time business: assessing your finances, developing a clear business plan, managing your time, building a strong network, and making investments in your growth. It won't be easy, but if you've been running a side hustle for a while, you're already building the skills you need to succeed. It's just about taking that leap with confidence and a solid plan. Thanks for tuning into today's episode of Alreflections Podcast. If you're thinking about making the leap into full-time entrepreneurship, I'd love to hear about your journey. Reach out on social media or drop me an email with your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. Keep hustling, keep reflecting, and keep growing.